Hey guys, this is Keto Home here. Don't you think it's interesting how the magic pill came out and how clean it was? They just kind of gave you the basics of the information. They showed you how it affected people's life being on a ketogenic diet. They showed you a non-hostile, argumentative way of doing it. They kind of just went into the facts. They kind of showed you how people live on a ketogenic diet per se. They could have done a better job in relaying the message. But then you remember that show, What the Health, and how dramatic it was, and how they had all these people talking up how it's so bad eating animal products and stuff. Let that sit in your mind. Let that just stew. This is the information that we're getting. We're getting dramatic, very stretched, very one-sided information when it comes from the vegan community, and we're getting open, neutral information when it comes from the ketogenic community or the carnivore community. We see as carnivores and as keto that there is room for vegetables. There is room for some small glycemic fruit, such as berries and such like that. There is benefit to that stuff. But there's also a great deal of benefit from being on the type of eating and stuff that we are, especially healing medical conditions that just don't happen with a vegan type diet. So I would like to hear what you think when you think of the movie What the Health versus the magic pill, and how the magic pill was just kind of easy. It was they went into people's homes, they watched their lives and stuff like that, and how it affected them. They just put the information out there for you. They showed the footage and stuff of Tim Noakes basically having to answer for why he's recommending what he recommends, and the trial and tribulation he had to go through to be acquitted of charges against him. And take that and compare it to how the magic pill was, or the What the Health was laid out, how it was laid out, I should say, and that alone should tell you the kind of information that you're getting and the quality of information you're getting, and how it's dramatized more on the vegan side than it is on the carnivore or the ketogenic side. That's just my experience. This is my opinion, and I feel like it was a lot better laid out, going into people's homes, actually seeing how they live, and seeing the effect that it has on people's lives being on a ketogenic style diet. Now, one of the things that I don't agree with in there is they didn't quite lay out that you should stay away from the starchy vegetables and stuff like that. And there was even one segment in there where I think the lady was actually saying that she actually gave her kid potatoes or something like that, which is very starchy, if I remember correctly. And I think she even referenced that it was more low carb, if I remember correctly. But I think they could have done a better job on actually laying out what a ketogenic diet is. Other than that, I really feel like it did a lot of justice, and I feel like they did a great job. And the seed is planted now, and people are going to see that keto works, and it's very medically based. It's very anti-inflammatory, and it works with medical conditions like you wouldn't believe. Like being on a vegan diet or a vegetarian diet just does not do. And I've seen people affected by this. My aunt, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. She's been more vegetarian than anything, with just adding some egg in from time to time. But when I put her on a ketogenic diet about 7 weeks ago, her blood pressure's down 120/80. Her cholesterol markers are all in check, and her doctor is definitely a proponent for the ketogenic diet. He actually said, I don't want you to stop doing what you're doing. I haven't seen you with normal blood pressure since you were in your 20s. She's been seeing this doctor her whole life. And he was one of those old school doctors, but he's very open-minded to new stuff. And he says, I see what the ketogenic diet is doing for people, and I've never seen you with good markers, and I've never seen you with good blood pressure. Don't quit. And in 7 weeks, she's lost more than 22 pounds, and she's starting to move better and better every day. She's got lupus. She's got possible some kind of female cancer stuff going on. Her blood pressure was high. Her cholesterol was high. Everything in check right now. Still dealing with the lupus because that doesn't just go away, but it's definitely better. So leave your comments and stuff below, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you're new, please subscribe. I don't do all these crazy edited videos with music and stuff like that. I try to do some stuff from time to time, but I'm more raw. And anyway, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you want to hit the bell, you'll get notifications when I talk about topics and stuff like this, and then we can just network and communicate together, guys. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you. Keto on.